Barbie by Grace Hansen. Table of contents. Barbie, page 4. Barbie is born, page 6. Barbie's Dream World, page 16. More facts, page 22. Glossary, page 23. Index, page 24. Abdo Kids Code, page 24. Barbie. Barbie stepped into the world in black high-heel sandals on March 9th, 1959. She also wore a striped swimsuit and cat-eye sunglasses. Barbie was very fashionable for the time, but she would go on to be so much more. Barbie is born. Ruth Handler, her husband Elliot, and Harold Matson started Mattel Creations in 1945. They sold many popular toys, but Barbie would be one of their biggest hits. Ruth often saw her daughter Barbara and her friends play with dolls. They used their imaginations, but they soon tired of their dolls that looked too young. Ruth thought a grown-up doll might be more fun. Mattel introduced Barbara Millicent Roberts, Barbie for short, in 1959. Girls were excited about the glamorous doll. The company sold 350,000 Barbie dolls in the first year. The first Barbie was meant to look like a 1950s movie star, but Ruth knew that girls would want Barbie to change just as the world did. First Lady Jackie Kennedy was a fashion icon in the early 1960s. Barbie's new wardrobe matched that. Barbie would keep representing the most popular fashions through the decades. But Ruth wanted Barbie to be an important role model for girls too, so Barbie took on many jobs. Barbie's Dream World. Barbie has been a teacher, veterinarian, and surgeon. She was a flight attendant and airline pilot. Barbie went from businesswoman to rock star. She mastered many sports and was even an Olympian. Mattel also creates Barbies that look like well-known people. The Inspiring Women series debuted in 2018. Katherine Johnson, NASA mathematician and physicist. Sally Ride, astronaut. Rosa Parks, civil rights activist. Frida Kahlo, Inspiring Women series, artist. Since 1959, more than 1 billion Barbies have sold worldwide. Each day, kids everywhere are inspired by Barbie. There's no telling what she will do next. More facts. According to the official Barbie website, Barbie is from the fictional town of Willows, Wisconsin. For the first 12 years of Barbie, the doll never smiled. In 1971, Malibu Barbie was introduced. She had a much happier look on her face. Barbie has had more than 40 pets. She has cared for 21 dogs, 6 cats, a parrot, and lots of farm animals. Glossary. Debuted. Launched or appeared in public for the first time. Fashionable. Influenced by dressing according to what is currently in style. Fictional, not existing in real life. Glamorous, full of fascination, allure, or excitement. Icon, a person who people recognize as a symbol of something. The person is often admired and respected. Imagination, the act or power of the mind to form a thought, picture, or image of something. Inspire, to influence or guide. Wardrobe, a collection of clothes or costumes. Barbie Learning to Save by Mary Man Kong, illustrated by Susan Amity. Mrs. Bruno was delighted to have the help. Chelsea watered the flowers, weeded the garden, and planted some seeds. At the end of the day, Ms. Bruno was happy to pay Chelsea for her hard work. She even asked her to come back and help again the next day. Back at the dream house, Chelsea showed Skipper all the money she had made from helping Ms. Bruno. "Good job, little sis," said Skipper. "Soon you'll have enough to buy that teddy bear for Emily." Later, as Skipper and Chelsea took a walk, the girls heard a familiar sound. Ting-a-ling-ling! It was the ice cream cart. Chelsea looked at the money in her hand and decided to buy some ice cream. "One super duper deluxe sundae, please," Chelsea said. "Arf! Arf!" barked Lacey. "Wow! What a mess," Stacy said to her little sister. "What have you been eating, Chelsea?" "I bought ice cream with the money Miss Bruno gave me," Chelsea replied. "But I thought you were saving for Emily's present," said Stacy. Chelsea felt terrible. What was she going to do? "Don't worry, sis," Barbie told Chelsea. "You just have to start saving the money you earn. Why don't you use my old bank?" "Thanks, Barbie," Chelsea exclaimed. "I'll start saving for Emily's birthday present tomorrow." The next day, Chelsea helped Miss Bruno plant seeds and flowers in the garden. That evening, after Chelsea got paid for her work, she put the money right into her bank. Chelsea liked the sound of saving. Clink, clink. At the end of the week, the sisters counted the money in Chelsea's pink bank. She had enough to buy Emily's birthday gift. "You did it!" exclaimed Stacy. "Hooray for saving!" cheered Chelsea and her sisters. Chelsea couldn't wait to go to Emily's birthday party. When Emily opened Chelsea's birthday gift, she squealed with delight. "This is the best present ever! Thank you so much!" Chelsea smiled. She had learned to save, and the look on Emily's face was worth every penny. Barbie, You Can Be a Soccer Player by Kristen L. Depkin, illustrated by Dynamo Limited, based on the story by Devra Newberger Spurgeon. Barbie gets ready for a big soccer game. Stacy helps Barbie find her shin guards. She wishes Barbie a good game. Barbie meets her team on the field. They stretch, they warm up. Coach brings a soccer star named Lucy to the game. She will help the coach. The game starts. Raquel kicks the ball. Barbie runs toward the goal. Barbie is open, but Raquel does not pass to her. The team takes a break. Coach tells them to work together. Raquel does not listen. The game starts again. The ball goes out of bounds. Barbie will make a corner kick. Barbie kicks the ball. She runs back onto the field. Lucy cheers for her. Raquel gets the ball. She kicks it past 2 players. She scores a goal. Barbie's team wins. They hug and cheer. Raquel is upset. She thinks she won the game, not the team. Lucy tells Barbie they played a great game. The next day, Barbie practices with Lucy's team. Lucy's teammate has a great kick. They work as a team to win the game. Later, Lucy tells Barbie and her team to work together. The girls listen, except Raquel. She does not think she needs help. The girls start a game. Raquel will not pass. A player steals the ball from her. The ball goes out of bounds. Barbie kicks it to Raquel. A player blocks Raquel. She needs her team. Raquel passes the ball to Nikki. Nikki scores a goal. Their team wins. Great teamwork, Lucy cheers. You can be a great soccer player. Barbie Dreamhouse Adventures, Pup on the Run. Adapted by L. Stevens, based on the original screenplay by M.J. Offen. Barbie loves to help everyone. Today she helps Chelsea with a project. They set up Barbie's laptop. Barbie puts a pup cam on Honey. The camera will take a live video for Chelsea's class. They can talk to Honey through the cam too. Honey loves it. Skipper and Stacy are excited. They are going to a music festival. Barbie is helping her friend Nikki. She is baking cake bars. Nikki will hand the bars out at the festival. Then people will know about Nikki's bakery. Barbie also helps Ken. He has to practice for a talent show. They work on his moves by the pool. Nikki comes to pick up the bars. They are in boxes. Honey jumps up. She jumps into a box. Nikki brings the boxes to the festival. She is ready to hand out cake bars. Nikki does not see Honey pop out of a box. At home, Barbie sees Honey's pup cam on her computer. Honey is at the festival. She talks to Honey on the laptop. Go to Nikki, she says. But Honey sees a butterfly. Barbie goes to look for Honey. She does not want to ask for help. Barbie spots Honey. Honey does not see Barbie. Honey chases the butterfly. Barbie chases Honey. Stacy and Skipper see Barbie and Honey. They think Barbie needs help. Honey follows the butterfly. She runs up a ladder. Barbie follows Honey up the ladder. Someone takes the ladder away. Barbie tries to get Honey. She still does not want to ask for help. Barbie gets Honey, but they are stuck upside down. Stacy, Skipper, and Nikki find them. Now Barbie asks for help. Back at home, the girls watch Chelsea's project. Honey made a great video. Barbie helped everyone today. They helped her too. Barbie learns that it is okay to ask for help. Hugs for help! Barbie, you can be a doctor. By L. Stevens, illustrated by Dynamo Limited. Barbie wants to be a doctor. She visits a local doctor's office. She meets a nurse named Mira. Barbie is going to help. A little girl named Lily is waiting with her father. Lily is nervous. Her arm is in a cast. Barbie tells her not to worry. Lily smiles. Nurse Mira comes to get Barbie. See you soon, Barbie tells Lily. Barbie follows Nurse Mira. She is ready to help. Barbie washes her hands. Then she puts on a lab coat. Barbie helps Nurse Mira with an exam. She says hello to a boy named Oliver. Nurse Mira checks Oliver's weight. Barbie writes it down on his chart. Then they check Oliver's height. You are getting tall, says Nurse Mira. Next, Nurse Mira checks Oliver's blood pressure. She puts a cuff on Oliver's arm. She listens. It is good. Barbie writes it on his chart. Just then, Dr. Vargas comes in. She is ready to see Oliver. Dr. Vargas starts Oliver's exam. She uses a special tool to check his ears. Then the doctor asks Oliver questions. They talk about exercise and eating healthy. Barbie listens with Oliver's mom. She is learning so much. Barbie follows Dr. Vargas to another exam. They check the chart on the door. Lily is the next patient. Lily is ready to get her cast off. First, Dr. Vargas wants to make sure Lily's arm is healed. Barbie takes Lily to the X-ray room. The X-ray will take a picture of Lily's bone. An X-ray tech takes the X-rays. Great job, Barbie tells Lily. Dr. Vargas looks at the X-rays. Lily's bone is all better. Good news, says Barbie. We can take your cast off. Dr. Vargas cuts the cast with a special saw. Then she uses a tool to open it up. Barbie helps take off the cast. Lily bends her arm and wiggles her fingers. Lily wants to keep her cast. She asks Barbie to sign it. Barbie helps Lily pick a special prize. Lily chooses a purple bouncy ball. Barbie loves helping Dr. Vargas. You can be a doctor too, says Dr. Vargas. Barbie, Big City, Big Dreams by Christy Webster, based on the teleplay by Christopher Kennan and Kate Splain, illustrated by Fernando Guel. It is summer. Barbie is excited to attend an arts academy in New York. She has traveled from Malibu to study singing, dancing, and acting. Barbie moves into her new room. Her roommate is named Barbie, too. This Barbie is from Brooklyn. They call each other Brooklyn and Malibu. They go to class together. The dean tells them one student will sing a spotlight solo. In dance class, the two Barbies dance. Brooklyn is very good. Malibu learns to stage fight. She learns music. She is nervous. Malibu does not do well. Pop star Emmy is attending their school too. She wants to make friends. She wants to sing better. Her father just wants her to sing the spotlight solo. Everyone is at practice. Malibu stumbles. She bumps into Brooklyn. Brooklyn falls. Malibu feels bad, but Brooklyn will be better soon. The dean thinks Malibu pushed Brooklyn. She tells Malibu to leave. Brooklyn finds a video. She shows it to the dean. Malibu did not push Brooklyn. Emmy's dad was afraid Brooklyn would get the solo. He lied to get Emmy the spotlight solo. Brooklyn goes to find Malibu. Brooklyn tells Malibu she can come back. Malibu can't wait. The friends are happy to be back together. Malibu works hard. She enjoys herself. She gets better in her classes. At the end of the summer, the dean chooses the soloist. It is Barbie. Both Barbies. They sing and dance together. Everything is better with friends. Barbie, A Perfect Christmas. Adapted by Christy Webster, based on the screenplay by Elise Allen, illustrated by Das Group Incorporated. It is almost Christmas! Barbie and her sisters are going to New York City. They pack their bags. The sisters are on the plane. It starts snowing. The plane must land in a small town. Barbie takes her sisters to an inn. The owner loves Christmas. The inn has a Christmas tree and presents. Skipper loves music. She sings. Barbie hears her. Skipper sounds great. The next day, it is still snowing. The girls hang stockings. They will spend Christmas at the inn. The sisters play in the snow. Chelsea meets a puppy. His name is Rudy. Rudy takes Chelsea for a sled ride. The girls find a barn. They see reindeer. Chelsea is excited. She runs in. The barn is full of presents. Chelsea thinks it is Santa's barn. The girls go back to the inn. Skipper sees a band. They sound good. She has an idea. She will plan a Christmas Eve concert. Barbie wants to help Skipper, but Skipper wants to plan the concert by herself. The girls fight. Chelsea is upset. She runs away with Rudy. Barbie, Skipper, and Stacy look for Chelsea. The girls find Chelsea by the barn. They hug. They are happy to be together. they do not fight anymore. The sisters go inside the barn. The presents are gone. Now there is a stage with pretty lights. Chelsea says Santa put them up. Skipper can have her concert. The sisters work together. They sing, the band plays. Rudy jumps, the crowd dances. The concert is great. Barbie and her sisters have a perfect Christmas. Barbie Spy Squad. Adapted by Mary Tilworth. Based on the screenplay by Marcia Griffin and Casey Arnold. Illustrated by Okate Design Group. It was a big day at the gymnasium. Top gymnasts from around the world were competing in the championship qualifying trials. The onlookers cheered as a lone gymnast swooped through the air, executing a perfect backflip, round-off, triple twist combination. For a team of one, Patricia's pretty stiff competition, exclaimed Barbie's teammate Renee. Her margin for error is infinitesimal, moaned their other teammate Teresa. You know what that means, Barbie said. Pandora's Pyramid. Pandora's Pyramid was a sequence of twists and jumps that ended with Barbie performing a triple somersault onto Teresa's and Renee's shoulders. The girls began the routine. Barbie could feel herself getting more and more nervous. Instead of completing the pyramid, Barbie somersaulted through the air, missed her last rotation, and landed with a thud on the mat. Ugh, Barbie said after the trial. I totally psyched myself out. Don't be so hard on yourself, Teresa told her. We still qualified for the championship finals. Just then, Renee's phone beeped. Auntie Zoe just invited us to a picnic to celebrate getting into the finals. The girls followed Auntie Zoe's directions. As they sat down for their picnic, a sign behind them suddenly slid open, revealing a secret entrance. Let's go check it out, said Barbie. Inside, they discovered a secret headquarters filled with blinking screens and high-tech equipment. Welcome to I3, the International Intelligence and Innovation Agency, called a familiar voice. It was Auntie Zoe. She was the head of I3 and had decided to recruit the girls as secret agents. Renee gasped. I can't believe you're head of an international intelligence agency. Her sweater-knitting, cat-loving aunt was way cooler than she had imagined. I've been watching you girls compete since you were little. I've never seen such raw talent, Aunt Zoe explained, and I need you for a special mission. A jewel thief has stolen 6 of 9 gems that can be used to power a dangerous electromagnetic pulse weapon, or EMP for short. This is our chance to do something really awesome and make a difference. We're in, declared Barbie. Auntie Zoe introduced the girls to a gruff man in a black suit. This is Agent Dunbar. He will be your training specialist. Agent Dunbar led the girls to a lab where a young man was tinkering with robot pieces. "This is Laszlo, our resident inventor," Agent Dunbar said. "He's behind every gadget, weapon, and disguise used by our agency." "Did you make this arm on a 3D printer with glass fiber and nylon composite?" Teresa asked Laszlo. "Yeah." "How'd you know that?" Laszlo responded. "I've been toying with some robot designs of my own," Teresa said. A robotic dog trotted up to Barbie with a purring robotic kitten close behind. "Meet Percy and Violet, my state-of-the-art tech box," Laszlo said proudly. "Percy will be your very own bot. He's indispensable when it comes to surveillance and gadgetry in the field." Agent Dunbar led the girls to the training room for their first exercise. "Piece of cake!" exclaimed Renee as she rappelled down a multi-sensory wall using a purse zip line. "Unless the rope breaks or our safety harnesses fail," groaned Teresa. Barbie swung down by her friend. "You got this, T. Just breathe." Teresa looked into Barbie's eyes and nodded. In unison, the girls leaped off the wall and glided safely to the ground. The next task was to get through a room full of moving lasers without triggering an alarm. Barbie studied the shifting beams. "I think the handspring combination from our gymnastics routine might do the trick." The girls launched into a series of leaps, dives, and flips that carried them safely past the lasers. Back in the invention lab, the girls tested smartwatch communicators, makeup brushes that could transform their faces, and 3 supercharged motorcycles. Barbie picked up a plain-looking stick. As she twisted it, energy beams shot out from each side. "Cool!" Laszlo handed her a bracelet. "It's a gymnastic launching innovated spy stick, or GLISS. If you wear this bracelet receiver, you can throw the stick and it'll come back to you like a boomerang." "It's all amazing!" exclaimed Teresa. Just then, the smartwatch communicators beeped. Barbie pressed a button, and a video image of Aunt Zoe appeared. "Satellite surveillance has just detected a security breach inside the penthouse owned by billionaire gem collector Griffith Pitts. Girls, it's go time." Laszlo met the girls outside with their motorcycles and matching helmets. They're hairdo helmets. They leave your hair better than when you put them on. Barbie put on her helmet and revved her motorcycle as Percy hopped in the sidecar. "Spy Squad, let's go!" Barbie and her friends entered Griffith Pitts' huge loft, where they discovered the jewel thief pocketing a gem. Barbie and her friends sprang into action, twisting and flipping to avoid the billionaire's laser maze security. "You're mine now!" shouted Barbie as they gained on the robber. Just as they were closing in, the thief flew over a railing and glided down a glass skyscraper using a high-tech zip line. Barbie, Teresa, and Renee deployed their purse zip lines, but Teresa hesitated, frozen with fear. "You've got to stop looking down," Renee said. "I can't," Teresa wailed. You can do this, Barbie told Teresa patiently. It's just like we practiced. Just breathe. The three girls looked at one another. They all took deep breaths and jumped right into one another. The zip lines tangled together, and the girls ended up dangling 60 feet off the ground. Wish I could hang around, but you know me. Places to go, things to steal. The thief hopped on a motorcycle and zoomed off. The girls untangled themselves and returned to headquarters, where Aunt Zoe was waiting for them. Let's just chalk this up to rookie jitters, shall we? She said. Tomorrow night, the National Museum is holding an invitation-only gala for its exhibition of ancient gemstones. Teresa set her smartwatch for the gala. The spy squad would be ready. The next day, Barbie practiced using the GLISS. As she whirled and leaped, Aunt Zoe came in to watch. Barbie launched herself so high she could have easily completed the Pandora's Pyramid move. Wish I had this at trials, she laughed. Aunt Zoe smiled. Have you ever tried visualizing? I call this technique see it, then be it. Picture yourself doing something, and then you can do it. I'll try, promised Barbie. That night, while sleek black limousines rolled up to the main entrance of the National Museum, 3 motorcycles darted into a service alley. Barbie and her friends had decided to infiltrate the invitation-only gala disguised as chefs. As they snuck into the kitchen, Percy scurried through a side entrance to gather information. Soon, the girls heard Percy's voice on their smartwatches. I'm in position. You are clear. Once inside the museum ballroom, Barbie and her friends had to blend in with the gala guests. In a shower of sparkles, their chef disguises transformed into beautiful ball gowns. Only their outfits included jewelry set communicators, tech glasses, and bracelet scanners. We have a breach, Percy growled over their communicators. Northwest corner. Barbie nodded. Copy that. We're on our way. The girls hurried up a grand staircase to the northwest corner of the museum. But when they arrived, there was no one in sight. Renee tapped on her tech glasses. The security system has been hacked. Teresa checked her bracelet scanner. Percy's frequency has been scrambled. Barbie groaned. This was just a trick to draw us away from the gems. The girls rushed through the gem exhibit. As they searched the room, a figure stepped out of the shadows. It was the jewel thief, holding a gem. This ends now, shouted Barbie, as she and her friends transformed their ball gowns into spy suits and took off after the thief. I don't know why you try to keep up with me, sneered the thief before performing a daring mid-air twist. Was that a triple Arabian twist? Barbie whispered. They watched helplessly as the thief reached the top of the sculpture and fired a zip line, propelling her through the glass roof of the museum. Barbie and her friends had failed again. Back at headquarters, Auntie Zoe had more bad news. We just learned that the gem we had in evidence is now missing. Unfortunately, you won't be the ones to retrieve it, Agent Dunbar said with a smirk. We're being fired? Renee gasped. Aunt Zoe nodded sadly. The Director of National Intelligence has decided to terminate your training. The stakes are just too high now. I'm sorry, girls. The next day, the girls went back to the gymnasium to practice for the championships. As they warmed up, Barbie saw her sister Chelsea crash into her teammate Mila during a tumbling move. I keep messing up, Chelsea moaned as Barbie helped her to her feet. Barbie hugged Chelsea. Suddenly, she remembered Auntie Zoe's advice. The next time you get nervous about a move, visualize it exactly how you want it, then do it. See it, then be it. Chelsea took a deep breath and concentrated. She tried the tumbling move again and landed beautifully. As Barbie congratulated her sister, Patricia walked onto the mat and executed a daring tumbling combination. Was that a triple Arabian twist? Barbie gasped. Patricia nodded smugly. I don't know why you try to keep up with me. Suddenly, Patricia's words and her moves all made sense to Barbie. You're the jewel thief, she exclaimed. So you found me, Patricia said with a smirk. She started to run for the exit. Too bad finding and catching aren't the same thing. Luckily, Laszlo had allowed the girls to keep their spy gadgets, disguises, and motorcycles for one more day. Soon, Barbie and her friends were chasing Patricia through traffic, weaving through honking cars and huge semi-trucks all the way to I-3. Inside the secret agency headquarters, the girls discovered a shocking surprise. Agent Dunbar had stolen plans from I-3 to create the EMP weapon, and Patricia had been helping him steal the gems to power it. Patricia, it's not too late, Barbie told the talented gymnast. You could be part of our team. We actually care about you. Silence, thundered Dunbar. Before they could act, Barbie and her friends were captured by robots. They overlooked me for your precious Auntie Zoe, Agent Dunbar smiled. That's why I'm going to use the EMP weapon to cripple the agency, and I'll blame it on your aunt. He cackled evilly. Who needs to run an agency when you can run the world? Dunbar offered Patricia the last gem to place in the EMP weapon. Would you like to do the honors? Patricia slowly backed away. No thanks. I just want to make some extra cash. I'm not into the whole world domination thing. Patricia dove under Dunbar's robots and took off down the hallway. You watch the girls, Dunbar called to his robots as he headed toward the weapon room with the final gem. Barbie kicked the robot, restraining Teresa. Teresa broke free and knocked over the robot holding Renee, sending it crashing into the robot, clutching Barbie. The girls were free. You two, find Laszlo and get working on reprogramming the robots, Barbie told Renee and Teresa. I'm going after Dunbar. Barbie tried to stop the evil agent, but Dunbar's robots swarmed her. You'll never get away with this, Barbie cried. Agent Dunbar laughed. Oh, but I already have. Not so fast. A familiar figure leaped out from behind the EMP weapon. It was Patricia. Using her swift gymnastic moves, Patricia easily kicked her way through the robots that had captured Barbie. "Why the sudden team spirit?" Barbie asked Patricia. "Let's just say having people who care might not be the worst thing," answered Patricia. Side by side, the two girls destroyed Dunbar's robots as they got closer and closer to the evil agent. Just as Teresa and Renee reprogrammed the last robot, Barbie took down Dunbar with a mighty kick. The reprogrammed robots quickly captured Dunbar, but the EMP weapon was still active. "We have to contain the EMP weapon before it emits a pulse," shouted Teresa. "If we can detach just one of the gems, we can stop this thing from going off." Barbie closed her eyes and concentrated, visualizing what she and her teammates would need to do. "I've got it," she shouted. "Pandora's Pyramid. See it, then be it." Barbie repeated Auntie Zoe's advice. She took a deep breath. Barbie flipped and twisted, landing perfectly. As her friends held her up, Barbie used the GLISS and pried up the gem until it went flying. The weapon was deactivated, and the world was saved. "Guess I underestimated you," Patricia confessed to the girls as Agent Dunbar was dragged away. Renee smiled. "You underestimated a lot. Are you going to tell me that perspective is one of those things that friends are good for?" Patricia asked. Barbie hugged her new friend. "Seems that way, doesn't it?" Auntie Zoe congratulated Barbie and her friends. "You all should be proud of yourselves. What you did today was nothing short of remarkable." As the girls celebrated, Teresa checked her watch. It was almost time for the championship finals. "Guys, we've got to bounce." Auntie Zoe nodded. "All right, but afterward, I want to talk to you girls about coming back to the agency." The girls raced back to the championship finals. Barbie closed her eyes and remembered Auntie Zoe's words again. "See it, then be it," she whispered. She took a deep breath and ran, then tumbled and twisted through the air right onto her teammates' shoulders. They had nailed Pandora's Pyramid and won the finals. As the crowd went wild, Barbie gave her teammates a hug. She knew that she could be and do anything she wanted with her teammates by her side.